So we will talk about the now a Maven application. Okay, we will see that how we can deploy a Maven application and using a Jenkins, right? How we can build a Maven application using a Jenkins. What is a Maven application? What are the things? We have a Java based project, right? And in a Java based project, we used to build a Java project, right? To create a jar or to create a var. What we do, we just build it using a Maven or using a Gradle, the build tools which Java supports. We will use Maven for our demonstration purpose, and we will have the Maven installed locally in our system, right? We'll set it up in our local system. For example, we can run it using, if you are using Mac, you can use brew install Maven, or for Windows, we can follow the desired commands. Let's see how our Java based application looks like. This is our simple Java Maven application. You can fork this repository, right, if you want. Now this, in this particular repository, if you will see, right, we'll have this pom.xml. Okay, this pom.xml is what? This pom.xml is nothing. It is basically the configuration of the Maven file, right, of the things and how it has to be executed. In the source code, we have all the code, right, where it has the Java code, where it has some app.java, which is basically doing nothing. It is just printing the message, and the message is what? The hello world message. And in the test, it has the app JUnit test, right, where it is just testing the particular message with the different formats. Now, within the Jenkins, right, we all know that Jenkins has to be executed via Jenkinsfile always, right? The pipeline has to be triggered via that. So we have this Jenkinsfile starting with pipeline. Now we are saying, we are giving this option that skip the stage after unstable, means if any stage is not stable, if any stage is not success, make it as a failure. That we are creating a build where in the build we always write Maven -b clean package and skip test. We don't want to test the test cases. So this is what, because we already have test here, so it's going to use the test, right? This test, this clean, right, this package and other things are what? These are the goals of the Maven. Okay, if you are familiar with Maven, you have Maven clean, install, Maven test, Maven package. So all these are the goals of the Maven. And now it is after the test thing, it is always going to uh, create the XML files, or it will always look for this JUnit XML files, right? It will look for the reports, okay, how your test case has been. And for delivery, it says that you run the script known as a deliver.sh. So we have this deliver.sh, right, which is basically doing nothing. It gives us some simple script, right, that it says that it is going to install the Maven based command, right? It will install the jar, and it will just basically push all of these into the Maven repository, for an example. Now let's do one thing, right? Let's try to configure this project. This is a very simple Java based application. Now what I have done already is that I've already installed Maven. Okay, I've already installed Maven by using a command brew install Maven. Okay, so using a command brew install Maven, I have already set that up. Now if I go here, right, and if I look for my Maven version, so I can see that I have Maven 3.9.11 installed. Now what I will do, I will copy this SSH URL. I'll go to my Jenkins job and I will write simple Java Maven project. And in my pipeline, I'll go and I'll click on OK. I'll go to the pipeline section, and now this time I'm not going to write the pipeline, but I'm going to pull it from the SCM, from the code repository, which is my Git, right? And I'm going to give my repo URL. I can choose my credentials. Public repo sometimes doesn't need credentials too. Now the other part is that you have to define what? The path of the Jenkins file. Now here, what was the path of my Jenkins file? It's Jenkins/Jenkins file, right? It's under the Jenkins folder. So here I have to go and I have to just write Jenkins slash, so that it is under this particular folder, and you click on save. Now as soon as I click on save, I'm going to run the build. Now as soon as I run the build, right? This will start basically the different stages, right? You see, it has done the checkout of the code. Once the checkout of the code has been done, it has started building the project. Once the build has been done, it will test it out and it will deliver it. Now, as it has done this part, right, successfully, we'll go here and we can see the test result, right? You see the test report which we created. So this test result you can see here, right? I can even open up it in a new tab for a clarity purpose. And this test result will give you the data, right? That how much time it took, right? How many test cases have been passed, right? And if you go further, it will give you the details at the test name level, right? That what was the test name level, what was the entire package name level which has been passed. So this is how the test results, the test report you can see. Again, you in the enterprise level and things, you upload this test report and test result to the artifacts as well as not the artifacts, but you also uploaded it to some central servers. Now you can see the console output here, right? And you can see like that it has, like while it has building, it has done all the, it has scan your pom.xml and it started building everything, and then it triggered build success, right? It has done all of these things. For the Maven test, again, it has started using your form.xml and it has started putting everything. Likewise, for deliver.shl, everything. Now, what does it did, right? At the end, it created, so you see that it has created the jar file, okay, for this. Now, to see the jar file, what we'll do, we'll go to the workspace here, right? Again, you can go from the terminal also, and we'll go to the workspace here, and you see in this target, right, all the folders, whatever the things were there, they were uploaded, while now we have a target folder created, and in this target folder I have this my app snapshot.jar, right, which I can use further to create a Docker image out of it, to use it as a deployments, and to run it wherever I want to use this particular project. Okay, as well as you see, like you all the other different dependencies and the other components whichever has to be added, all of those things are added here in this target folder. So this is how we can create a simple Java Maven application, and using that simple Java Maven application, you can go here and you can just deploy it, right? Or you can just build it, and you can see that you have, following the simple checkout stages, you have a simple build stage, you have a simple test stage, and at the end, the delivery stage. And you have all the things here stating that your test results have passed, right? Your test results have failed, right? So everything will be visible or will be displayed here as a graph. You can see your test results set, you can see all your build status. So this is our this is our Java Maven based demo. This is a Java Maven based example which we can use to and which even in our enterprises, even in our organizations, we follow the same pattern that to build any of the Java projects.